can you guys go to the instructor folder? Now, remember, you're team 1, team 2, team 3, team 4. Before we go ahead, can you guys go open your teams? Make sure you can get into your teams. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me thumbs up, Chad, when you can. Okay. All right. Team 4, you can? Okay, good. So let's go to, again, to the instructor folder. When we set up CAD, guys, the first and the most important thing that you need to do is to get so-called extras that the architects will give to you. So I am the architect, assuming the architect. I'm going to be, guys, giving you a bunch of CAD files to use. So you don't start from scratch. So go to Fall Residential Semester and go to Residential Project. Are you guys there? And when you go to CAD, click on CAD. When you're there, everybody's good? It should be under 2140. 2140, ECDM 2140. This is the class that the name of the class, the residential project class is 2140. Now, what are these? The first thing we need to do, Adam, is go copy all these files into our team folder so we can work on them and you can't save anything here. This is my folder. I share with you. So the first thing we need to do, you know how to group copy, guys. Click on the first one, hold the shift button and click on the last one. So that's group select. You know how to do group select. Everybody's good? Select them all. Cool. Okay. So when you do group select, click the first, hold the shift button, click the last, group select, right click anywhere and copy. Will you? Right click anywhere and copy. Everybody can see that? Can you guys give me a thumbs up when you're done with copying? Perfect. I know you guys know how to do that. Now, we copied all these folders. What the intention is to take all these architectural folders, files into your folder so you can manipulate them and work on them for this project. Everybody knows what we're doing? It's really not rocket science. So do me a favor. We're going to go back into your team folder. Now we're going to go to your own team folder. My team folder is 11. You're going to go to your own team folder. Cool? Then I'm going to go under Fall Residential, since we're in the fall. Everybody's there? In your team folder, under Design Drawings. You guys went there? Under XREFs. Okay, now that's the path I would like you guys to dump this. Now remember, this folder will be with you guys the whole year. So you got to put things where they belong. Otherwise, when we start doing other projects, you get confused. So when I ask you guys to follow the same path, it makes your life easier as we move forward and as if you look for certain things. So if I ask you to put it in one location, there is a reason why I ask you to put it for a certain location. So right click here, guys, and paste. Right click and paste. So that will create a copy of everything that I gave you. I need a thumbs up when everybody's there. Wow, you guys are even faster than me. Okay, so what we did is we copied all the XREFs that we're supposed to use. That's step number 1. Now, from now moving on, Karen and Derek, my friend, no need for you to go back to the instructor folder. You already got what you want. Cool? You start a new team folder. Now, so we did that one. What I usually do is I will take ECDM 2140, any one of these. Okay, let me just walk you through what we have. First, very quick. If you don't open them, does yours guys display what the files are? Can you guys see how it displays what the files are? All right? When you just don't open them, just click on them like this. Elevation. What we have, well, let's start with actually I'm going to start because just give you an idea what the project is. Start with ECDM 2140 site plan. Can you guys see the site plan? Please don't open it. Just click on it. Does it display? In order to do the display, you should be set at details. If you don't see the display, please put yourself at details here. If you all guys see you see it? You get to that one right here, button. Set yourself at details. It doesn't show it? Drag, oops, if that's the situation, you can drag that line. See that line? You can drag that line. See how, look at this. How you can drag that line and make it, can you guys see that? Can you see it or not? No? Just a moment. There you go. Yeah, you can see them. Yeah, you can see them. Yeah. Yeah, you can grab the window and take it all the way to the other side. Yeah, you see it? Because then we'll view them without opening them. You guys will open them on your own. Okay, click here. And what details? Oh, they must be hiding somewhere. What the heck? I put that thing next to it.
What you have to do, I just have to put it on my mind.
Yeah.
You go to next details, there's a collage.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that was set for mine. Okay, cool. That view. That's a nice way of viewing a file without opening it, guys. So thank you. That's mine was already set. That's why that little button here, that would screw you up. Can you guys see that? That's what was the issue here. Thank you. Okay, everybody can see. So can you guys go to the site, please? The one that says site plan. Don't open it. I just want to view the project with you. Well, we have Matthew, my friend. Can you guys see this at the top here? This is the apartment building that we have. It's a 5,000 square foot apartment building, 2-story, 4 apartments. 2-story, 4 apartments. So that's the structure for the building that we have. Right next to it, can you guys see that? Everybody can see that this is a structure for the building. Right next to it is a garage building for 4 stall garages. To give you an idea what our project is, 4 stall garages, and we're supposed to, of course, do the power, lighting, and low voltage for the whole system. One more time, a 5,000 square foot apartment building, a quadruplex, 4 apartments, 2 stories, you're going to see them. Right next to it is a structure for the garage, so 4 stall garage. Right next to it here in the upper right corner is a swimming pool. So we have a swimming pool that we're supposed to also do power, lighting, and low voltage. Do you guys see what the project is all about now? Can you guys see it? So we have a site plan that has a structure for an apartment building, plus a garage structure, plus a swimming pool. There is a reason for why we do it this way. Then it will get you into designing a power system for multiple structures. Okay, everybody's good with the site. Now that we looked at the site, I would like you guys to zoom. I'm going to just view a few of them. Let's go and view let's go to the lower level. Can you guys see where it says lower level here? I wish it was done lower level. We will open them in a second. So the lower level is basically an apartment building. It's not showing because when it's saved, it didn't show it. Does yours show better than that? No, just show it this way. Okay, it's I believe when we saved it. It wasn't zoomed all. When you zoom all, it will show it all. Anyway, so we'll get into that one. We're going to be open here anyway. So this is my lower level. There is upper level. Where's my ECDM lower level side? Upper level. Can you guys see the upper level? Here's the upper level at the end. So I have an upper level, a lower level, a site. These is what we're going to be doing. I have a swimming pool detail. So these are the files that you're going to have. We're going to be using them. I have a garage. Can you guys see the garage structure? Click on the one that says garage. Can you guys see that? These are 3 stall garage. We have symbols, the symbol list. These are the ones that we're going to be loading. We have electrical symbols. We have electrical layers. Can you guys see that? Electrical layers, where it says these are the layers that we're going to be using. These are the symbols that we're going to be using. There's one more symbol file for the fan because we're missing that fan. Elevation, the first one. This will show you the front and the back and the side, the front and the front and the back of the building. Can you guys see how the building is? When you open it, you look at it, as well as the garage, front view of the garage. All these files, guys, will be given to you by the architects, especially the elevation as well as the site and the floor first and second and the swimming pool detail. And the garage detail, all these will be drawn by the architects, not by us. Everybody's okay with that? Cool. So that's what the files that you have here. We have a title block. Click on the title block 2 and title block 1. What I would like you, there's 2 title blocks that you're going to be using. I would like you guys to use title block 22 by 34, the first one, that one here. That's a title. When I say go grab the title block, we're going to go to the title block 22 by 34 only, not the second one. What else? Schedules. There is panel schedules. There is a bunch of schedules, guys, panel schedule we're going to be using. Here's the first one is called panel schedules. So that's what we're going to be using, our panel schedule, the first one. We talked about level fans, blah, blah. There's this little file, ECDM 2140 2013. This is the plot style. I'll show you how to load the plot style for the printer and how to design it. Does everybody knows what we have in terms of CAD? Cool? That's exactly what we have. So what I would like you guys to do first is to go, what I like to do is start with one of these files. Which one do I typically use? Upper level. Where's my site, blah, blah, blah. Here's fan layer. Lower level is here, upper. Go click on upper level. Cool? Don't open it yet. Right click on it and copy it. What I want to do, guys, is now that I have all the XREFs in one location, and you're going to know why we put them in one location, I'm going to go copy one of them, rename it, and use it as my setup for all the drawings that I'm going to be sitting. Just a quick reminder, what we're trying to achieve before we go there, let me probably, let me take a second here to take you guys, you stay where you are. I'm just going to go back to the instructor folder, residential, project. So you stay where you are and design and that one here. So when we do the setup, just to give you an idea what we're trying to achieve here after we copy, what we're trying to achieve is doing these right here. So you guys might also open that one. It's on the network, the instructor folder. Let me just show you where it is. What we're trying to do is set sheet 1 through sheet 12, E1 through E12. That's what the setup is, E1 through E12. So the first thing what we need to do is we're going to create a file. We're going to call it E1. We're going to do all the extras that we need into it, if any. Then copy that file 12 times and modify it. Why do we do that one, guys? Because if you don't, when you take one file and design it right and you copy it 12 times, it cuts on your time production. Cool? So do me a favor. You might have to have this handy too, since you, so go here. Can you guys go to this link and open the folder? It was, just to give you an idea, go back to the instructor folder, open the instructor folder, semester 3 file residential semester. Can you guys see that? That folder, click on it. This is the file. Now under the electrical residential project, the first file, double click on it. You're going to find the work scope and schedule. Click on that one. And
I didn't get back to my, where did you go after you went to the residential semester?
Yep. Yep. Not design. It's electrical residential design project, schedule, work scope and schedule, and this is the file that I would like you guys to open. Cool. So go double click and open it. Let me know when you're done. Cool. Karen, good. Okay. Derek, almost there. Okay. All right. When you open it, please go back into your team folder. Go back to your team folder. Here's my team folder. Exactly where, get used to the layout of your folder, guys. You're going to be using a lot. Your own team folder, fall semester, drawings, back to the XREF. When you are in your team folder at this location, let me know. And now you open also what? Word document. The Word document is in the background, right? It's open somewhere. So like here's the file is already open somewhere in the background, right? Okay, so I want you guys to click on ECDM 2140 upper level. I would like you to copy it, go back one step. Did you guys go back one step? Click anywhere in this folder, right click and paste it. So I just took it one step back. Cool? You good? Okay. Now what I did, okay. Not a big deal. I just copied the file. That's all what I did. I copied that file into, now remember we were inside the XREF here. I copied the file in under the design drawings. All your design drawings, guys, will be under design drawings, not under XREF. Later on, you're going to see why we don't put them under XREF. The XREF, leave them alone. Okay? We just copy the file so we can manipulate the file. Manipulate the file. I need you guys to let me know when you're done so I can go next step. Everybody? Derek, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. So right click on this and rename. I'm going to rename this as one as E1. See how it makes a lot of sense now before we open it. Dash. And E1, guys, the name of E1 is from the sheet that I gave you. We call it, what did we call him? Title sheet or simple sheet. There you go. We call it title sheet. So type title sheet. So every time I look at this file, it's going to be E1 title sheet. Cool? That's it. Every time I look at it, it's going to be an E1 title sheet. And you're going to see why we do it this way. Now click anywhere else so you can get out of that function. Now you have a folder that's called E1 title sheet. Everybody's there? You know how to rename a file, double click on it. Now, what we need to do, guys, is go inside this folder and do the setup now. Then we're going to be copying this folder. I need 12 of these. So when you look here, well, they're going to be less than 12 because we're going to group them. I need multiple of these. What is this? Multiple of these, maybe 5 or 6 files end up. So now go ahead and double click on this folder and open it after you named it. Now you're going to open the CAD. When it comes to CAD, Matthew, you don't have to open CAD to open the file. It's like Word documents. You don't open Word to open a Word document, right? You double click on any file and it will open it. Do you understand, guys? You don't have to open CAD. It might take a few seconds to bring it back to the 2013 because it was in an older version. Okay, is yours done or is it mine cooking? Yours done? Oh. So it's converting from version to version and the computer. Are you guys done too?
When it goes through it, it's saying that there's a couple reference files that aren't located or readable.
Just okay.
Just ignore them.
Ignore them. Or yeah, absolutely. Wow, am I the only one who is? Yours guys are done, Karen? My computer is slow. There you go. Okay, it's coming. Okay, so do you guys you have update the location blah blah? Did you guys get this? Hit ignore. Hit ignore. Okay. Now your license is there. Do you see that little file here? Remember how we do this file? Grab it that at the bottom and put it at the bottom, right? Grab it right here. So it sits right at the bottom. Did you guys see how I stuck it at the bottom? Okay. Now I know you guys. We talked about you have 3 days experience with AutoCAD fundamentals. Now we're going to use them. So do me a favor. We're going to go Z enter E enter. So hit Z enter E enter. Will zoom and make you look at the whole project. So can you see now, if you have the wheel, we said we're going to have a mouse with the wheel. It makes it, can you guys see how I can zoom with my wheel onto the apartment? If you are here, like here, one more time, Z enter, E enter, will get you to see the whole apartment. Everybody Z enter, E enter. I'm going to remind you guys, so we are at this point. Okay. Now this is E1. What is E1? E1 is going to be the title sheet. There will be certain things on the title sheet. But before we do the title sheet, I would like to do a few things though. Can you guys see all these layouts? Everybody can see all these layouts, right? Do you have the same layouts like I do? Okay, I would like you guys to go each one of these layouts, delete. Right click on it and delete. Can you guys see it right here? Right click, delete. So clean it. Plotter, right click, delete. Delete it. Okay, I would like you guys to keep one layout that says 22 by 34. Okay? That's it. So we have a model space and we have one layout. Cool? Before we go ahead anywhere, I want you to right click on the 22 by 34, rename and call it E1. E1. Oops, E1, not E1. Okay? So this sheet is going to be my E1. And you know what? So you know it, rename it. Let's give it the full name. E1 dash, oops, right click, rename, dash, title sheet. E1 dash title sheet. You're going to know why I do it this way. So now every time I look at this layout, I meant to print the title sheet, not anything else. Okay, that's the first thing we need to do. E1 title sheet. Everybody's okay with that? We got rid of all the junk next to it. So now we named the file. Now we're going to name a sheet. You can have multiple files. Guys, you can have multiple sheets in the same file. For example, I can have E1, E2, E3, E4 in the same file. We're going to be mixing layouts in files later on. Okay, so the only thing I would like is E1. The single most important thing when you have a title sheet or any sheet that you set up is you have to go verify the page. The page that we're going to be using, guys, is called 22 by 34. So I would like you guys to go to the layout, right click. When you go right click, it says page setup manager. That's the single most important thing. Right click on the sheet, and that will allow you to set the page that you want to split that paper at. What type of paper? What size paper? Is it 8.5 by 11, 22 by 34? You have to tell the software there. Otherwise, like we said, we were playing yesterday with 8.5 by 11. Really? 8.5 by 11? So when you do the setup for your drawings, the first thing you need to do is set up the page. Part of setting up your page is identifying the plotters and the printers that you're going to default to. Because based on the plotters and the printers, it will give you different sizes of pages. For example, if you pick the 5200 here, it will not give you the option, that little guy here on the right, it will not give you the option of 22 by 34, 22 inches by 34 inches. It wouldn't give you because it doesn't have, right? It only gives you the option of 8.5 by 11 and 17. That big black boy there, that's the one that's going to give you 22 by 34 and all the other options. Can you guys see that? Okay, so when you guys there, everybody's there, go to page setup manager. That's the single most important thing that we're going to do. Page setup manager. Cool. Do you guys see 22 by 34? 22 by 34. Now, there is a page already set up for you. It's called 22 by 34. So click on that 22 by 34. And let's hit, let me tell you, if it's new, if you want to do a new one, almost tempted to do a new one, because you guys haven't done that one. But we're gonna call it, okay, let me put it this way. Let's go hit new. Can you guys hit new? Hit new. Let's do new. When you hit new, it tells you, okay, what do you want to name it? So can you guys name it 22 by 34, and next to it, could you please, between brackets, put your initials, CSK, and close it. So 22 by 34, and put your initials between brackets, so you know that's the one that you set. Cool? Now remember, this is for you. So typically you put 20. This is a name for you when you pick it up. This layout, you need to understand why did I say 22 by 34? Because I need to identify the page 22 by 34. If it's 8.5 by 11, you'll say 8.5 by 11. Okay? Everybody's okay with this? Now that we named it, we're going to hit okay. Now hit okay for this one. Did it refer you to now I have, can you guys see 22 by 34 CSK, my initials. It refers me to the place where you're going to pick up the printer. Are you guys there? Everybody's there? The single most important when you go there, guys, is to click here, and you need to pick your printer. So the printer that we're going to default to is the HP 800 Red 10-1. Everybody get that one? That's the printer right there. Cool? Can you guys see it? Okay, click that one. Now what you told the CAD is, every time you print, default to this baby, default to this page. That's what we want to do. If you want to change, if this is not working later on, and it will default to there, when you print, it will tell you the printer is there. All what you have to do is just go change the printer. It's not rocket science. It's putting your defaults. Okay, now you came up to, this is the printer. The second thing I would like you guys to is the page size. It's ANSI Design D. ANSI Design D is the 22 by 34. They call it ANSI Design D. I want you guys to look at all the ANSIs though. So here's all the sizes that you have. Can you guys see that? These are all the sizes, landscape and so forth. So the most important one that we do is ANSI, the 22 by 34, Karen, that we print for our blueprints is called ANSI Design D. Okay, here's a couple of other options. We don't use them a lot, but you can custom 8.5 by 11, landscape, portrait. So you're telling him what size page you want. I want to remind you guys, ANSI Design D is the 22 by 34. You have to know that. Okay, click on ANSI Design D. So now you're telling the software every time you print on 22 by 34. Okay. What to plot? Can you guys see by layout? Right here, click this one, what to plot by layout. Click this one, layout. Leave right here. We're looking at HP 800 Red 10-1. Okay, so then you need to load it. Yeah, then it's not loaded. Okay, let's take a second to load it. It's all right, no big deal. Now, now we have the printer, the plotter. We have ANSI Design D, layout. Leave the scale as is, and everything else as is. Later on, guys, we're going to put the plot style here. Do you see any plot style? If you click right here, the plot style. What the plot style is doing for you, it will tell the printer every time you print black and white, not colored. So you can we create a plot style that every time you send, even though you look at it, Adam, and everything is colored, when you send it with that particular plot style, because most of what we print is, it's changing though. Most of what we print is black and white. But we like the color because it can distinguish things from each other. So you can see color, but when you send it to the printer with this particular plot style, it will print black and white. Okay. When you are at this point, I'll come back to this one, guys. Hit OK. Did you guys hit OK? Can you guys see now I have 22 by 34 CSK? Do you see where it says set current? Click set current. What set current means, can you guys click on it and set current right here? What set current means, do you see E1-title sheet? I want E1-title sheet to be designed based on 22 by 34 CSK. That's what you're telling it. I already have a page called 22 by 34 CSK, or what's your initials. I want to tell the software that take that page I designed and assign it to the layout of E1. Everybody understand what's set current? Because it was assigned to 22 by 34, that one, right? Now you have the one that has your initials in it. And close it. Gentlemen and lady, you are looking right now at a 22 by 34 page. 22 by 34 page. Before we go further, I need to go show you the plot style. So go back, you know how to manipulate multiple files. Go back, guys, to your team folder. So you know how to go back to your team folder. That's where we are right now. Everybody's there? To my team folder. Inside the design, right? Don't close folders. We're going to be jumping around in and out. Go to the XREF folders. Do you see the ECDM 2140 2013? That's the plot style that I would like you guys to copy. Okay, so do me a very single favor. When you are there, everybody's there? Can you guys see it? Cool. I want you to right click on it and copy it. What we did, guys, is we set a plot style for you that basically print black and white. And I'll show you how to modify it. So everybody, right click again and copy it. Now I copied my plot style. Minimize this file. Now you're in CAD. Hit type here plot like I did. Plot. And when you see plot manager, just PLOT, it shows a plot manager. Can you guys see that at the bottom? Shows you plot manager. Everybody can see that? Click on plot manager. It opens that window for you. Everybody has this window? Cool. Karen? Cool. Now you right click, come over here, right click and paste your plot style. Do you see it, guys? ECDM 2140 2013. What you did is you basically grabbed that plot style that you already designed, which is not rocket science, I'll show you how, and you dumped it in a folder where the software goes looking for plot style. Can you see where this folder is located under AutoCAD 2013? AutoCAD pulls certain files from certain locations. You told them every time you're looking for a plot style, please show this one as one of the options. That's what you did, right? Because the ones that it wasn't there. Everybody has it? Karen, did it good? Because if it's not there, I need to make sure we can go next step. Okay, I can help you too. So let's go to when you go here. Oops, let me go to my folder. Oh, you got a copy. Okay. Where to? Okay, let me close that one here. So what are you right here in CAD? Okay, type at the bottom. See that bottom? Type plot. PLO. Oops, plot. When you just PLOT, it will give you the plot manager option. You see it? Plot manager. Click on that word plot manager and it will open that window for you. It's working on that? Okay, good. That's okay, not a big deal. So now when you reach there, right click in that folder and paste it. And you should, this folder, ECDM 2140-2013 should be in the folder. When you're done, just exit. Cool? Now I'm going to go back to my, do me a favor, I'm going to go back to my E1 sheet, the layout. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go add the layout because the layout was in there, not the layout, the plot style. Go right click on it. Page Setup Manager, exactly where we were. So right click, go to Page Setup Manager. When you go there, click the one that 22 by 34 with your initials on it. Now we already built it, right? We're not going to build a new one. We're going to go modify it. Can you guys see where it says modify? Click on modify. It opens the same window that we were in. Verify that the plotter is still HP 800 Red 10-1. ANSI Design D is the paper. Layout size 1:1. The only thing I want to add is the plot style. Click here. Do you guys see? Where's my plot style? Did it load yours? Did yours load?
No, I don't see it.
Ouch. We didn't put it in the right location then. There's a change. So it should populate here. New plot style. Start from scratch. Use Okay, no. Browse, okay. Browse. All right, let's do it this way. One more time. Okay, if you come here, that's a change. Can you guys see where at the bottom in new plot style? Let me see if I can load it from here. Yeah, can you see it? Let's hit new. Start from scratch, use CGB file, import our open setting were saved automatically. Okay, let's use, I don't know which file, but let's use the default. Next. Let's go, when you go next, let's go browse. Okay, go to your desktop and to the instructor folder, to the one that, to your team folder. So let's go to your team folder, because we put them under team folder, residential, design drawing, all the way to the XREF. Oops, I didn't put it in my XREF here. I want to go to my XREF here. Go to that, where, remember how you can reach the XREF CAD? None of them is, it's not a folder. Okay, then, yeah, it's not showing. Okay, cancel out of it. I think it's not showing. Let's try it one more time, will you? Cancel out of it, go new again. I think I've never tried that one, so I'm gonna go to the bottom option here. Let me go quick myself, guys, and see if I can get it first. Okay. Okay, spring 2013. Instructor folder. No, it's none of these options. It's not giving you the options. Okay, I have to think about that one. Okay, I have to think. We'll load it as it comes, guys. I don't know why it's not doing. Okay, so I'll just cancel that one. It's already canceled. It. Cancel the whole thing and get out of it. We'll bring this blood style at any time. Maybe just think about it. There's something changed in 2013 that not loading it. Okay. Any comments, guys? Any questions? So canceled. We were trying to do the plot style. We'll bring it at any time. I'll figure out. We'll bring it at any time. Any comments about this sheet? Any comments about this sheet? Okay. Now I want you to. Everybody is at this point, right? At this point, I'm going to go do a couple of things. Number one, the E1, guys. E1 is title box. Does not have background. I don't care about this. So do me a favor, go in the model space from left to right and box it in. From left to right, box it in, select all of it, and hit the word delete. You know why I did the delete? Because I really care less about this setup here. So then after you delete, hit Z enter, E enter, make sure that everything is clear. You have a clean system to work with. Why did I do it this way? Do you guys remember we are doing E1? E1 is not going to have, if you look at E1, the description of E1, look what's going to be on E1. E1 says title sheet. The only thing I would like you guys to put on E1 is what? Project name and electrical sheet list. That's what you need to do on E1. Not back, no upper or lower level. Okay, so that's why I deleted them. Okay, now at this point, we need to do a few things. So we deleted that, we clean it. We want, let's bring the layers. Can you guys see, do you see any layers here that came? Do you see all these layers that came from with the XREF? Click on the layers and look at the layers that you can see. Bunch of them, right? What I would like to do is, let's go bring the layers. Minimize this, go back to your team folder, and XREF, all the way to the XREF. And do you see where it says the file that says electrical ECDM 2140 electrical layers? Can you guys see that when you minimize it? I want you to open this file. Double click on this file. So we're opening another CAD file basically. We're opening another CAD file. Takes a few seconds to load it. Is yours open, guys? Am I the slowest kid in the class here? So what I'm trying to do, guys, we have already a bunch of layers designed for you. I want to copy them to my folder. Yesterday, guys, we talked about how to design all the layers and delete and add. Most of engineering firms have their own set of layers that you use, and I'm giving it to you. Now, if you want to add to them, I'll show you. We showed you yesterday how to delete, add, and manipulate and all this stuff. We're now to expedite the process. They're already set here. We're going to go copy them and paste them into our project when my computer wakes up. Wow. Was it that long? All right. Okay. So do me a favor. Can you guys see all of them? Can you see all that? Zoom enough to see all of them. Okay. What I would like you guys to go from left to right, box them in. So I'm selecting them. See what I did? I'm selecting them. See what I did, guys? So make sure they're all selected. You can zoom, selected. You can either use the copy. Where is the copy? Okay, is that my copy here? Or right click here on it. When you right click and it says copy selection, can you guys see where it says copy selection? Or you can copy from there. So I'm copying it. That's all I'm doing. I'm copying it. Did you guys see that, everybody? We copied it. Now, minimize. We're going to go back to our CAD file. Where did we put my CAD file? So if you guys go hover over CAD, there are two things open right now, right? So go back to your, if you minimize them, they look like this. Can you guys see, you know how to minimize the CAD files? When you minimize them, there are two files open. That's really good to minimize. One more time. Here's how it looks like. If you come here and minimize them, you can have multiple folders. Oops, escape here. Here you go. Right here, you have two folders open. Can you guys get there? Everybody can get there? The way you get there is you open this and right that little, oops, you have to be kind of sensitive. Right, see that little minimize button, not the top one, the minimize button. And now you can tell that there are two folders open. I want you guys to get used to it because when you start working, you can have 5, 6 files open and you're working on them simultaneously to be more productive. It's like Excel, guys. Same thing, Excel and Word. You can minimize it. So now remember, I copied from this baby, okay? But I'm going to go to this guy. All right? Everybody knows how to manipulate between them. Right click, and where it says, what does it say? Clipboard. Do you see where it says paste? And paste the stuff that you just copied. Okay, paste the stuff that you just copied. Did it paste like mine? Did it paste like this with you guys, or did it paste the? I don't know where I. Did it work for you? Did it show that? Okay, so it did. Okay, I think we did something here. Let's go. I did. That's what I did. Do me a favor. Grab the copy. Go back to that folder. Grab copy, and probably that's what we did. Copy it.
Right click it.
And
Don't do anything else.
yeah, right click. Oops, I got out of it. That's why. Okay, can you guys go here and go? Here's a copy. Here's my copy function right here. Click copy, and pick him up. Right click and go back to. We need to go to the other folder. Right here, minimize it. Go to the other folder. Right click, and now it's carried and paste it. Now with the paste point, just paste it. Why it's not? It's going mine here. Okay. Do I have the? All what I care about is do I have him here or not? No, I don't know what I'm. Why mine is? Yours worked, right?
Yeah, I got one.
Mine's not working.
Okay, so there's some sitting here that we need to figure out. Okay, let me minimize. So many. Okay. I just want to copy and paste them for Pete's sake.
That control function for like control C doesn't work.
Does not?
Oh,
Copy. Okay, so maybe I have to click and copy with the reference point. I'm going to go hover over CAD, go here, oops, go to this. Oh, it doesn't allow me to move out of it, so just want to copy it. So there's a lot of, okay. That's the nice thing about CAD. Every year they move something, and yeah. Okay, right click, and okay, paste it. Kit, reset. Okay. I'm not copying this, buddy. Oh, well, I don't know why. Text. Yeah, it's not coming. Okay. Let me see. So okay, so we got we got them copied. So and we have all the layers right here. So it was the clip, copy to a clipboard. Okay, so now we have all our layers. The second thing I would like to do, guys, you know what? Let me um, um, right in here. Can you guys type plot again? Plot. Oops. Okay, when you go plot, do you see where plotter manager right here? Click on the plotter manager. It will open this folder for you. Here's the, can you guys see where the plot style is? So do me a favor, you still have the ECDM 2140. Copy it. Did you guys copy it? Open this plot style and paste it right in here. For me, because I already did it. So basically copy and paste it in the plot style folder. Did you guys all do that? Okay, one more time. Where are you, Matthew? Did you? Okay, let's go right here. So from here, type plot. It will open the plot manager for you. It says plotter manager. Click on it right here. Okay, now remember that you guys already copied that one. You should have a file like this, right? You can either copy, let's click copy it, and open, when you copy it, double click on the plot style and go paste it, right click and paste it right into here. You all guys did that? Adam, did it work for you? Okay. Matthew? When you're done, just X out of this folder. Now let's go to E1, right click, page manager. Go to 22 by 34 with your initials. Modify. And I'm going to go to the plot style. Can you guys see now the plot style ECDM 2140 2013? No? Yes? No? Okay. You still can't? Maybe it takes a few seconds to save. Nobody? Did it show up?
Yeah, but it's not in the C1 title sheet. It's the third one down. Exit out of that. Pulls out of that. It's in that third one. Yeah, that's right. It's in that one. It's not in I went to the title.
No, you want here. Everybody's there? Okay, let's do one more time. Right click here on the layout, page manager. You don't go here. You have to go to the 22 by 34.
I just reopened it.
That's all right. 22 by 34. Guys, did you guys go to 22 by 34? Everybody? Okay, now modify. Go back. Now go here. You should see the ECDM 2140. Click on it. Will you pick it up? I want you to pick it up. So that will be your plot style. Can you guys let me know that if you got it, all of you, Matt? Okay. Now when you pick it up, I want you guys to go open it. Can you see what it says edit here? Open it. You click edit. So that will open it. Look, can you guys see if you put a color red here, it will be shown here as what? Black. All the colors, can you guys see all the colors here? Whatever color you do here is going to be looking as black. Color 8 is also looking at black. So all the colors that you put here is going to be looking, color 8 is, it's 100%. Color 8 is actually reduced a little bit as a gray for us here. So that's what a blot style is. Blot style is, say, when you have a color red, color 1, which is color red, how do you want it to print on the plotter? Do you want it to print black, or do you want it to print red? Can you just see that? I can make red red or red yellow. The reason why we have this blot style is because we want to print in black and white to save money. We're going to see it in color, but print in black white. So if you guys just click here, color 1 is black, color 2 is black, all these colors black. The only one is color 8, which is the gray, is screening at 75, meaning it will be lower density, gray. It will be gray. Color 8 is going to be my gray. Color 9 is 100%. Color 8 is defined as a gray. So everything you put in color 8, guess what's going to print? Not black. It's going to print what? Gray. Grayish. Okay? All right. So, and you can change the weight and everything else here. You know, so, but that's how you change the plot style. You can look at these. So that's, any comments, guys? Any questions about the plot style? So you can add plot style, delete plot style. That's what you want to talk to the plotters. How do you want a plotter to print for you, to plot for you? But you see what that magic? Now don't do anything, cancel out of it. We don't want to edit it. But if you want to edit it, what do? You can edit it right here. Okay, so that's, when you're done here, hit OK, please. Page setup, hit yes. Now when you are here, make sure you set again, set it to current, set to current, which everything that you have done now is set to this layout, and close. So what you did, guys, you design a paper, assign a plotter to it, assign a plot style to it, and you're ready to plot. If we have something, we can plot it right away. Okay? Everybody's at this point? Let's get some coffee. Anybody drinks coffee? I told you to be get some coffee here. All right, so we printed these pages. We plot them. Get around this coffee. Okay, before we do anything else, guys, I want you to go to back to the model space. Do you remember what we did yesterday about layers properties? Click on, can you see where my icon is? Click on layers property right here. Okay, everybody can see that? Layers properties. So here's all the layers that you have so far in your project that you're supposed to be working with. You can expand it. Can you guys see you can expand it from the bottom here a little bit? So you can see it. You can go all down. Here's all the layers that you have. Okay. I want to bring to your attention, guys. You know what? From the get-go, any XREFs here? We might. Can you go all the way to where it says start with the ECDM 2211, right? Anyone with ECDM, all the way to plumbing and all this good stuff. It's okay. Let's do one more time. I'm gonna go delete a lot of layers here. So let's start with the ones that I need is right at the top. Start with E. These are the ones that I brought, right? Let's just practice deleting some layers. I want you guys to start. Click on the first ECDM. Oops. Just highlight it and go all the way down. All the ECDM. Let's get rid of all the ECDM. Highlight all the ones that start with ECDM. Did you guys highlight them? Pick the first, hold shift, pick the second. And let's get rid of them because they're creating a havoc for us. Selected. Did it delete them for me? No? Because there's something on them. The following layers cannot be deleted. Layer 0 and if did I? Some of them can. Yeah, the depth point is one of them. Okay. On, yeah. Okay. Not a big deal. Just leave him. Um, that's interesting. I thought to clean him up. We really, but I want to remind you guys, we probably, if you can one at a time, we might be able to, oh, they're all in the def point. Can you see? Oh, yeah, yeah, I see. We can change them and delete them. You know what? It's not worth. You can change them here from layer 0 and then delete all of them. Probably will delete it. But I've never deleted them. So let's do one thing here. Let's go start a new layer. Really, that's what I want to do actually. Can you click on here? Can you see that little icon here, everybody? And right in here, create a new layer. For this layer, guys, I would like you to type xref, xref. So xref, this layer will be assigned to every single thing that you bring on the xref. Every single thing that you xref it. Okay, so now I call the xref. I want to assign a color for it. My xref. Oh, you know what? Let's go rename it one more time. Oops. Let's go to the xref, right? When you right click on it, put E next to it, so it populates next to E dash, like all of them, capital E, right? So it populates right next to the E's. Right, see what I mean? So it puts it right next to the E's. Xref, so puts it right where with the E's. Everybody got that one? So make sure you click on it now, and I'm going to go assign, since it's xref, I'm going to go click on the color one more time. So I'm in xref, click on the color, and type under color number 8, color 8. I want it to be on color 8. Color 8 is the gray. So I'm going to put it on color 8. Can you guys see now? Anything I put in this layer will be gray. Did you guys hear me? Everybody's okay? It's going to be in color 8. So that's basically what I want to do on that one. I want it to be in color 8. Xref color 8. Everybody got an xref for them? Color 8. Did you type color 8? Huh. Did you click on the color here when you got it? Interesting. Yeah, sometimes it takes a few seconds. Okay. The second thing I would like you guys to do is go one more time, another layer. This one I'm going to call a viewport E, type E. So it starts with E, capital E. E dash, so I know it's electrical, viewport. 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 Everybody type the viewport, guys. Now this viewport, it defaults as color 8. So let's go double click on the color. Pick any color. I'm going to pick this color for it. It's not going to print anyway. This is just for you. Every time you see this color, it will be a viewport. I picked this color for viewport. The most important thing about the viewport, can you guys see where a plotter here? Click on the plotter. X the plotter. So anything you put in the viewport will not print. One more thing. When we do viewports, that line, we want to see it, but we don't want to plot it. So what we did, we assign a color for it. So we know every time you look at this color, you can pick any color for it. I picked that color. Every time you look at this color, that's a viewport line. Number one. Number two, every time you send it to the printer, it will not print. Why it will not print? Because I put that little X here next to the print. Everybody got that one? So now we created two viewports, one for the xref and one for the viewport. Exit out of it. That's all we need to do. Cool. Now let's go do xref. Let's go to E1 title sheet. For E1 title sheet, guys, I would like you to grab the viewport, click on the viewport. Right now, it's sitting at this viewport. I want to see where it says sitting at this viewport. I would like you guys to go all the way up to E viewport and switch it to E viewport. Can you guys see that? Pick it up and switch it to E viewport. So I put it on a layer that I already designed. That's called E viewport, meaning it's going to be this color, and when it prints, it will not print. when I send it to the plotter, it will not print. It was on the one that says Viewport, but I want to change it to my own Viewport. Remember, anything you start with E is the ones I'm going to use. Okay? Don't... Okay. As long as we're on it, let's do one more layer, guys. Go to the view, go back to model space, go back to layer property. Let's take, create another one that says E, type E dash of capital E. I want the title block. Title block. Title, okay, so. What do you say? Title sheet, no, no. We see the name. Okay, still in the name way. Okay, title block here. Title block. So that title block, there's one here. I just want to make sure it's. I don't want to use these. It's already here. But let's say a title block. I'm going to call it E. Can you guys see it? Title block. On the color wise, let's go give it a color green or any color that you want it. Remember, it's going to all print black and white anyway. Color green. So my tile block is color green and it will print. So everything I put in the tile block right now, you can list them. There you go, E, tile block. There you go, my tile block is on color green. That's the only thing I'm going to do. Everybody got a tile block? Cool. Exit out of it. X, when you're done with that one, skip it, skip, and go exit out of that. Go, now let's go bring a tile block. When we do two XREFs, one of them, guys, when we do XREFing or attaching, we attach one to the paper. That's called the tile block. That's going to show the frame around the drawing that you do. The other one is the background. So in the paper, we're going to go attach the tile block. So go to the paper. I would like you guys to go insert, attach. Hover over attach, insert, attach. Can you guys see what you can attach? Attach, insert an XREF, image, DW. All these files, you can bring them. Okay? Everybody's okay with that one? So I'm going to go XREF, attach. Everybody's there? Click attach. Now it will say, where's the file that you want to attach it? I'm going to go to the network, guys. Go to your desktop. It will default you to the network. I'm going to go to ECD. In your case, remember how the shortcut that you have in your desktop? Go through the shortcut into your team folder, into the residential, design, all the way to CAD. Oops, why didn't I copy them in CAD? Let's just go to your team folder. You're going to your team folder though. You guys are going to your team folder. Okay, here's CAD. You need a DW, all files, none of them. Drawing DW. Okay, can you hit the DWG, guys? Way at the bottom. Can you pick DWG, please? That's why. Actually, I was in the right location, but I wasn't looking. Okay, so go to your team folder again. Make sure you pick the DWG file that we're going to, every time they keep flipping one little thing on you. Okay, here you go. So can you guys change this one, the file extension DWG file? That's what we're going to import. When you go here, here's my tile block. Can you guys see that? Tile block 22 by 34. So, on this, yeah. Is that shortcut? That's weird.
See if I do it here, to take the grand estimation,
Okay,
but it's not letting me get that far.
okay. And can I? So look, manage this stuff. Where's the shortcut?
Yes.
That's weird. Okay, let me go back to here. And I will go create a shortcut for you. Maybe the way create a shortcut. When you can create a shortcut here, do you want it? Yes. Okay. So if you want to create a shortcut. Maybe your shortcut was for team one, or because we changed teams. I bet you.
But I didn't make a shortcut for that, I just was going to pull the open it.
Where is it?
I didn't make it.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. I
Alright.
think that the shortcut was somehow weird, or I don't know what was wrong.
I don't know what's wrong.
Okay, that's all right. Guys, with softwares, you're always one click from being right or being wrong. When you work with software, the only thing that, or even with everything in life, patience, patience, patience. So things will be sorted.
But there's so much information as you finish with 9 software with Chad. The only thing you're going to do is just be patient. Okay, did you guys pick the block, the tab block, everybody? Okay, so let's go ahead to open. Okay, attach, we're going to attach it. Full path or relative path, we don't care in this case. Sometimes we use relative path, cannot be assigned. Okay, so let's do a full path. This is how you're going to specify it, guys. I like to do, so you really don't need to do anything. Sometimes we specify on the screen. So you're going to grab this one and lay it right to the top of your sheet. Okay, leave as is, and it will bring it as 001. We might have to adjust it in a second here. All right, okay. Continue. Continue. Can you guys see you're holding it in your hand? You're holding the title sheet in your hand. Everybody can see that? So don't worry too much about it. Go and can you guys see that? You're holding the tab block in your sheets. Go drop it anywhere for the time being. Can you guys see that my tab block right now is right in here? When you drop it, I'm going to go adjust it slightly. One more time. So we drop the tab lock and we need to adjust it. How do you adjust it? Grab the upper left corner, click on it. Now you're holding your, okay, here click and hold or move. So now you're holding and you're moving your tab lock. You need these borders, guys, inside the dotted line. Anybody knows why inside the dotted line? Because if you go outside the dotted line, what's going to happen? It will not print. Okay? So that's my title block. Before we do anything else, can you guys see the viewport is wacko, is all over? So I'm going to go grab your viewport and adjust your viewport to fit inside the tab block. I want my viewport always to be inside my tab block, not outside. Inside my tab block. So I don't like to overlap them. It's hard to see it when you overlap. Did you guys overlap your? See how it's hard to see the viewport when you overlap them. Okay, so make sure your viewport fits. I'm gonna go just move my tab block slightly. Okay, I don't like my see. I don't like my viewport to completely overlap, guys. There you go. So you need to adjust it slightly. Can you guys see what I'm doing here? And then grab your viewport. Viewport, don't make it match your tab block, just slightly less so you can see it and you can adjust it at any time. Click your viewport, drag your viewport, put it in one corner. You don't make it match the tab block and just grab it right in here. Okay? Make your viewport inside the tab block. Did you guys do that? As good as you can get it. The reason, guys, why I don't like it to match, because you can't see it then. Remember, that title block, that viewport, is only for you. It would not print. So it doesn't matter how good it looks, because when you print, ultimately, is it going to print? No. So when you double click on it, now you can see what's inside the viewport. Can you guys have yours similar to your friend Chad? Slightly. Something similar to this. We can, again, you can adjust it at any time. Okay, I have my viewport inside my title sheet. Any comments, guys? Any questions about that? Comments, questions? Now I have my title sheet. Now let me show guys. Let's go file, print, and see how it's going to print. File, print view. Let's go plot, preview. This is how it's going to print. When you went plot preview, do you guys see how it's going to plot right now? Nothing in it, but that's how it's going to plot. If yours plot differently, except any comments, guys? Any questions? Comments?
Yeah, to my title block and viewport into inside the title block.
Oh, you know what? Go into the layer and check to see if the viewport is the layer for the viewport's locked. Because then you'll be able to change it.
No, I know, like, listen, because you are you're right now on the paper space. Okay. What did you import that one? Oh, boy.
I've been just trying to shrink it.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I think what you did is you imported Z enter here. What's Z enter? Yeah, you see you brought it in the wrong location. So you just delete this. When you go to that block, not a big deal. No. If you import it, you're here, you're in the model space. You imported it to the model space. Now go and attach. Insert, attach, and over here, this one, the block there. Okay, now you're holding it. Did you see what the issue was? You were inside the model space.
Yeah.
Couldn't get
I showed up on the plot preview here.
You know what?
When I went to.
Shit, you know why? I know why. Go exit because we put it on layer. Would you extract that? On. Okay, we'll pick it up. Skip here. Let's see if I can move that one here. So this is in the viewport. I want to change. We said we're going to change this one to our own viewport. So let's go change it to viewport. Okay. Then we skip. Then this one. Is it? Am I picking it up? Okay, this should be on the Excel. Where is it? Up. Oops. Okay. Home. This should be on the tabla. Okay. Let's skip. Now we should be able to see it. It wasn't a non-printable layer. That's fine. There is a print plot view. There you go. It was a non-print, but you need to adjust it though. Yeah, slightly. Okay.
Do me a favor, guys. When when you're here, click on your your xref and make sure you put it on the tile block. So pick it up and go all the way to E. What did we call it? E tile block? E tile block. So make sure you put it on the E tile block so we don't accidentally. Did you guys hear me? So when you click on it, pick the tile block, go to home, make sure it's set at E tile block. Make sure also your viewport is set at E viewport. So I have a tile block and a viewport set to go. Is to go to my tile block and edit my tile block. So go back to your team folder. So here's my team folder. I want you to open the sheet that says 22 by 34. Remember, this is the one that you're editing, 22 by 34. You might even, I'm almost tempted to close that one. The first one, that's the one that we imported. Open it. Open the tab block. Did you guys open the tab block? Now you have how many files open? CAD files. We have two CAD files open, right? We have a tab block and E1. Okay. The first thing I would like you guys to edit, can you guys say where it says E1 here? I would like you to, did you guys open tab block? Make sure you open the right one, the one that says 22 by 34, not 22 by 34-2. Delete the E1. We don't want this one. Delete that. Checked by, you're going to be checked by what? Chad Curdy. You're going to edit that one instead of Gary, or no longer with us. So we're going to say checked by CSK, my initials. Drawn by you guys, put your initials here. CSK. That's what you guys are going to be doing, right? So drawn by you, your initials, checked by CSK. Did you guys hear me? Cool. Now, right at the top where it says the date, let's start. What was our date? We start 08/19 and 13. That's a date that we started. Let's oops, not 29, Chad. 49. Okay. Okay. 08/19 13. Okay. Project ECDM. This one is 2140. 2140. ECDM 2140. Did you guys edit this? All these are edited from the get-go. Hit the skip. Oops, not skip here. 2140. 2140. And hit skip here. Okay, did you guys do the editing? This editing here in the tab block, the bottom?
I can't get the, I can't type them.
Did you double click? Double click on it, then you can type. You double click on the text, then you can edit the text. Can I have thumbs up, guys, that you're there, you're working on it? Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. Now for title sheet, the title sheet, leave it empty. Title block, guys, everybody knows what a title block. In the title block, there are things that come in between all the sheets. Then we put them in the title sheet. Did you guys hear me? Anything coming between all the 12 sheets will be edited here. Anything different from one sheet to another will be inserted in that particular sheet when we reach it. For example, is the name of the sheet is going to be unique to that particular sheet, right? E1, E2, power layout, upper level, lighting layout, lower level. These are unique to that sheet, so we don't do them here. So the title sheet, every sheet is going to have its own title. We don't do them here. Every sheet is going to have its own number, like E1, E2, E3. So sheet number is unique, so we don't do it here. Did you guys hear me? We edit the things that's coming between all of them in the title block. Anything that's not coming, leave it alone. It will be inserted in that sheet itself. Can I have thumbs up, Chad? We understand the difference between that one? Okay. So all the stuff that you edited will show on every single sheet. Sheet number, we're not going to do anything here. Sheet name, nothing. Then we have revision, number, date, and description. Every time you revise the sheet, you have to put revision 1, the date, and description, power layout, or something. Now, where do you think this will be? Can we edit it here? No, we'll leave it as is. That's going to be where? It's going to be on the sheet itself. Now, this is your engineer who's going to sign off on it. So the engineer will put his name here. I certify that this has been done by me as a registered engineer. Your name, the date, and the registration number. We also leave this where? Well, sometimes if you know that the same engineer is doing the same thing, you can type the name here. But we typically leave it in the sheet. Cool? Leave this one as is. Then we come right in here. Here, where we put a couple of things, guys, we can put first a logo, right, where it says done with here. You need a logo for your company. So I'm going to go pick these and delete them. And I'm going to go attach. Remember how we attached a picture the other day? Insert, attach. Now that's when you have to, if you don't have a logo for you yet, don't sweat it too hard. At any time later on, you can go attach a logo. Did you guys hear me? But you go here, I'm going to go, if you don't have a logo, the first thing you need to do, by the way, for Chad to see it, when you attach something, you can see it, but I can't, unless you put it on a network. So look what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my my Chad Curdy here, into my own folder, and grab a couple of things. I hope I don't... okay, Chad, and okay, Chad, copy this one, go back. So I copied that picture. You can, and then I'm going to go copy it first. Then you're going to go take it to ECDM, to my team folder, before I attach it, and residential, put it under Xrefs and paste it right here under Xrefs. So what I did, guys, where did it go? Should be here. Paste it under Xref. Now, go all files. You should be able to see it. Now, what I did, the first thing you need to do when you find your logo, JPEG, you need to copy under Xref and then load it to the drawing. So why would we do something like this? Because if you put it in your C drive, I wouldn't be able to see it. I can't see your C drive. I can see the network. Okay, so now I picked that picture and okay it. All right, here's Chad. Okay here. And then you grab it from one corner and you try to kind of adjust it. And again, you might have to go mold it, adjust it, do a whole lot of things in it. But you get into editing the picture before you put it, and you put your logo in here. Put your logo in here. Move. Oops, not this one. So if I want to move it, grab, right click, so I can move it, adjust it, do whatever you want to do with it. Well, remember, this logo, you're going to present it to the industry, so it has to be a logo, anything electrical, logo for your company. So I want you guys to get into, you know, any symbol that represent electrical. Go online, find yourself a nice picture of electrical, and put your logo right into it. It has to be JPEG to be able to see it. I think others also will show it. JPEG, definitely. Did you guys see how you bring your logo here? But before you do your logo, what you need to do, you need to, before you bring a logo, you need to put it on a network. Save it. Save it in your network. Any comments, guys, about the logo? The logo? Okay, so that's That's what I would like you guys to do here. Then the second thing is going to be we're going to have these three here. We're going to put the electrical engineering here, electrical contractor, and an owner here. So these are information in the title block that you put about your electrical engineers. Who are the electrical engineers on this project? The name of the engineering company and their address. And the electrical contractor, the architects you can put here, who the architect is. So these are the stuff that we're going to be using. So you're going to have, for these ones, you might have to get into adjusting these. Which one do we get into? Let's grab some of this text. So let's just say this is Dunwoody, instead of Dunwoody College of Technology, Dunwoody DCT Engineering. And feel free to use your imagination here. Okay. With these, I can get into editing the text and all this good stuff. Here's my text. It's blocked here. All right. So you can call it ECD engineering. Remember, you can always scale things. I don't like to use scaling here, but you can always scale things. Let's say an engineer, the first box, can you guys write yourself a note? The first box, I would like you to have an engineering firm with an address. Right underneath the electrical contractor's name with an address. And write the last one, an architectural firm that we're working with an address. So this is typically what you see on the tab blocks. Engineering firm, electrical contractor's name, architectural name, and something, and you have the project name or something. So well, let's clarify, because we have only these spaces. We can have our engineering firm here, electrical contractor here, and let's just put the owner, the project and the owner. Just say complex, residential complex, owner is residential complex, and the address, hypothetical address in the metro area here. One more time, electrical engineering firm, electrical contractor, and let's put the owner instead of the architect. A couple of things that you can do here is, since these are already sized text, what you can do is you can copy this text, copy, and you can bring it right in here and start, instead of typing your own text, and paste it right in here, and then you can edit it. You can type, what did we say here? LM or LM electric. LM electric. You should be able to have multiple text. If you want to use multiple text here, you should be able to also type here and use a multiple text right here and adjust it, guys.
One of the engineering firm, the electrical contractor.
Engineering firm at the top,
Yep.
electrical contractor in this box, name and address, owner and address for this box. Let's do it this way. You can type, guys, right in here. I would probably use multi-line. You can start multi-line and typing in here. You can adjust it. Yeah, the text style and the height and so forth, if it's too big for you. There is a 0.2, but you have to pick it up first. So when you type, you can adjust your height here, bigger or smaller, and so forth. Can you guys see that? You can adjust it when you type. I'm gonna let you putz around with this. So here's my text that I have. I always like to start with the text that I do. But the problem is with this text is it's not non-editable here. I don't know what's locked or something. So what you can do is grab a text like we did the other day, multi-text, and start in here and start typing. Okay. So you're going to edit this area, and that's going to be your job, guys, editing them and doing all this good stuff. When you're done with this, make sure you save it. Hit save. So one more time. That's the only thing you guys are going to do the title block. You're going to put a logo for yourself, an engineering firm, with an address, contractor with an address, owner with an address, and then you're set. Now, minimize this. Let me show you. If you did something, minimize this. Go open E1. The first thing you see when you open E1, what does it say? External reference file has changed. I want you guys to pay attention to this. It says external reference have changed. Would you like to reload the latest? That's a nice thing about. Can you guys see? Look at that mine. If you say yes, look what happened. Can you guys see the tab block here does not have a picture? When you reload the latest, continue with the operation, continue. Can you guys see it updated the title block for you? Can you guys see that? It updated your tab block for you. Can you guys give me a thumbs up? We know how to edit the tab block, Chad. And when we open our drawings, we know how to it says you want to reload it. Say yes, reload, it will update it. If it doesn't say yes, and you know, Matt, that you edited your tab block, this means you edited the wrong tab block. It happens a lot. If you have two tab blocks and you edited one of them, but it's not the one that you XREF to, so what would you do? If you're in this situation, then rename the one that you edited with the same name, the one that you XREF, exactly the same name. Delete the one that you XREF, and it should populate it. Okay. Any comments, guys? Any questions? Comments, questions? So now, okay, now everybody knows that we're looking at two files here. One of them is the XREF. One of them is the sheet itself, right? XREF and sheet. So the XREF, you guys going to be editing it, adjusting it, and so forth.